Hey everybody, hey, it's me. So I was trying to do a live the other day when I was going to Walgreens, but the YouTube is having issues with my sound. I have to be logged in all the way. Anyway, hi guys. Um, this is 38 degrees, you guys. So here in the Midwest, the winter time, it used to freeze, it used to snow a lot, and now the sun is shining. I just got finished with taking care of the cats, and man, it's a lot of work to keep the cat hair from getting all over everything. So I just came out, threw out the litter, and thought I'd walk around and show y'all what it's like. So you can see here, I'm trying to keep my address private, obviously, but you see the snow in the background, you guys? The snow is melting. It used to, I remember walking in snow up to my knees, okay, up to my knees when I was in my 20s, even before I moved away. And now, um, yeah, it barely snows. It doesn't even get below zero anymore. I mean, I'm hardly wearing a coat. I used to have to wear layers. I used to have to wear hat, scarf, gloves, all that jazz. But I just have a short sleeve shirt on, and it's like mid drift coat. So it's unnaturally warm, is what I'm telling you for January. I'm not even wearing a hat. It's spectacular to me how the weather has changed, and I will never ever understand people who deny climate change. Can you see my breath? I can't even see my breath out here. Now that ain't cold. Okay. So, but the sun is out. It's actually kind of pretty. The snow is melting. There's just a little bit of snow. And I've been cooped up because, when it does snow, y'all don't really want to be out in it. And yeah, I'm thinking about taking a trip to see my family in San Diego. I'm not sure yet, but if I do go, I will post some videos for you guys. I don't know where you are in the world, but I'm hoping that things are safe where you are, and I'm hoping that it's safe and not too cold where you guys are, because I know that in California they had unprecedented flooding. It's the wettest it's ever been in California. It's got just a little bit of ice. You see, I'm walking on. So, but yeah, I know it's crazy out there, you guys, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm just trying to appreciate small stuff. Appreciate being able to walk. Appreciate not having crazy flooding. Appreciate the fact that there is no crazy things happening on my block. Okay, I know there's protests everywhere. Let me know in the comments if you guys have protests where you are. Or have it. It's just so quiet here, and I feel like we don't appreciate that enough. I definitely, when I moved to a bigger city, I didn't really realize how lucky I was here to have grown up. It's like a Norman Rockwell painting out here. That's what it's like growing up in the Midwest. Whenever they have Hallmark movies, it's always in a place that's like, well, not always, but what I'm saying is that we never appreciate what we have until it's gone. So yeah, and real estate is nuts. So if I were to go back to California, I would be living in a tiny room that's probably $1,700. So, um, and yeah, it's real out there. But this is 38-degree weather, and I can't believe it. It's unfathomable. I never thought that I would see the day where the place that I came from is actually more desirable than San Diego or Los Angeles or Chicago or any of those bigger cities. But if you're in those bigger cities, you'll know it's not safe right now. And I feel safe, although it's relative, you guys. Safety is relative to the neighborhood that you're in. And not to get too political, but I've had a lot of people hate on California, people hate on the Midwest, they hate on certain areas. And I don't think that hate is helping anything. So I'm here to tell you, Each neighborhood has its struggles, but man, does it feel good to be outside walking around in the winter. I never thought that this day would come. Because I lived in California for 12, 13 years, and it's gorgeous. I don't care what your politics are. It is beautiful. And I'm sad to see what's going on in the streets there, but I'm also happy that people have a voice and that they're expressing their opinions. That's still allowed here. Where are you guys at? What are you all getting into? Like I said before, I was just cleaning up the cats, cleaning up after the cats. It's a lot of work. I have 3 of them. So, and sometimes we get caught up in, cleaning and taking care of our animals and our pets, and then we don't go outside and we don't get to be outside. Oh, there's some ice right here. Can you see the ice? There it is. Ah, okay. I've got to walk around the ice now. But yeah, so I much needed TLC being outside, and the sun's going to be gone pretty soon because it still gets dark at like 3 or 4, even though I want to say it's got to be at least 40, 50 degrees warmer than it normally is around this time. Because when I was in my 20s, before I moved to California, way too cold to go outside, way too cold to walk around. Probably 0 degrees, maybe -0 degrees. Driving was dangerous, And I've been here because I have avoided the winters here. I don't like the cold. I don't like winters. And I've avoided coming back here for holidays because, I get sick having acclimated to the California weather. But I'm telling you, it's noticeable, 40 degrees warmer than it ever was in January. So I don't know. I don't know how people can deny climate change. Let's see if we see a squirrel. There's lots of squirrels around here. And I wonder about, their livelihood. Well, in California, it was mice, right? I lived in Studio City for 2 years. I lived in Studio City, you guys. If you don't know what Studio City is, they have CBS, they have the Hallmark Channel, a bunch of studios in Studio City. Okay, Jennifer Aniston lived very close to there, and I was working at this rehab facility, and it was in a mansion. And I saw one, and we were all like, "Oh, we can't let it get inside," And my concern was that this rat is gonna dehydrate to death, or the mouse, because it's so hot that the birds don't have water to drink. The mice, they get overheated, they die of heat exhaustion. So that's kind of my concern when it comes to global warming, because us humans can move. We can be like, you know what? There's fires, there's floods there. The heat is going to be uninhabitable in like Arizona and climates like that. We can leave, but the animals are stuck. They're stuck in that temperature. And I don't know if we even are thinking about that. It's sad. But yeah, I never thought I would see the day where actually the Midwest might be a better place to live when the climate changes. So just watch. Okay, I know a few celebrities that have left the country, and then there has been some who have left from LA to New York because the flooding is unprecedented. But New York got hit with flooding. It's dangerously cold, and it's not safe. The bigger the city is, the more risk there is. So if you're like me and you have issues with where you were from because it's a small town or something like that, you're going to start to appreciate that. Live in a big city and see what it's like to live in a big city. It's not all it's cracked up to be. There's some good things. But anyway, yeah, I've just walked around the block. It feels really good. I feel alive. I hope you guys are doing well. The cats are chilling, and it never ends when it comes to taking care of cats. There's always litter or hair to clean up. So I'm sure I'll have something to do, but I got outside, I got to walk in, and I'm really learning to try and appreciate living here. I don't know how long I'll be here for or if I'll be able to travel, but I have a new perspective on this area now. It's really changed the way that I see it. And I hope that you guys are doing well and that it's safe in your neighborhood and that the sun's out a little bit at least, because I know I miss the sun all the time. I miss it. It's going to get dark. What time is it here? It's 1 o'clock here. It's probably going to get dark in like 3 hours. So to have all of your energy and get everything done before 4 p.m. No more ice. I don't see any more ice, so that's good. It feels so good to be out here. And there's trees. Like, that's another thing that I didn't appreciate as much. When I moved to California, all the trees there are not native to California. Palm trees are not native to California. But the trees that we have here, like that one, these trees are native to the Midwest. And actually, I won't tell you what state I'm in for safety, but there is a lot of Native American people here. And I'm sure that there's some reservations as well, probably in like the outskirts. There's a lot of Amish out here, Amish folks out here, Native American. Some of the names of the cities are Native American. So all I'm saying is that this land is sacred. There is real nature here. It's not imported like a lot of the other cities where the landscapes and the trees are imported from other parts in the world. I think California, someone told me this, okay, I didn't know this myself, but palm trees I think were imported from somewhere in the Middle East or the desert. I don't know where exactly. And because it's a desert there, people forget California is actually, a lot of it is desert. So, and there are snakes there, and it can be deadly. Because as a travel blogger, I like to go to different places and research different places. And I love warm weather. So I was like, well, what if I move south? What if I move to Arizona or New Mexico or Texas? And I was like, honey, if you don't like the snakes in California, you're not going to like the snakes in the south. So that's something that maybe you guys don't know about. In warmer places like that, the desert, there are dangerous snakes, rattlesnakes. So we don't have snakes here, but there are, what do we have out here? We have hawks. Obviously, we have bunnies, squirrels, and I think there's bears. So it's definitely bears. I don't know about coyotes or wolves or anything. There might be. But yeah, it's cool to know different areas and the nature and the wildlife that's there. Because there are things to consider before you move. Because I think I was very naive when I was younger and I was just considering like, oh, the weather and it's beautiful. But you don't think about things like wildlife, natural disasters and cost of transportation. Obviously, you have to think about cost of living and job of, accessibility, things like that. So I walk in. Happy New Year. Although I say it all the time, I'm actually learning astrology. And in astrology, the new year starts in March. I mean, let's face it, a lot of people right now probably can't walk like I can because it's still too cold. So New Year doesn't start until March. And that's good because I'm still just kind of chilling most of the time. I don't know what I'm doing or if I have to do anything. Gonna go back and clean the cats, the litter. I did their litter. Now I'm probably gonna do the sheets. So that's my exciting day. This is probably the most eventful thing I'll do all day is this little walk here. You see that tree right there? Can you see it? Ooh, look at the tree. It's gorgeous. See, those trees are natural to this area. I think in one of these trees there was some kind of nest in it. I think it was a bee's nest or something like that. And across the street, I won't show you because it has the address on it, but there is a free library. And from that free library, I picked up RuPaul's memoir. I highly recommend it. It was awesome. I should have worn sunglasses. I can't even believe it. You guys, I'm still tripping. 50 degrees temperature change from, I want to say 7 years ago. It's just an anomaly. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I see the mail person. And I'm about to go inside in the house, and I have like a block or so left. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here, but I hope that you guys are able to get outside. Hopefully it's warm where you guys are, and I'll post some more shorts when I get the chance. Happy New Year, guys. Bye.